was 13 weeks of boot camp, Marine Corps boot camp down in Parris Island, South Carolina. It was something that a lot of people will never experience. It's tough, it's mentally challenging, physically challenging, but once you get through it, it's something that somebody can never take away from you. It was probably one of the best days of my life.
I think one of the best things about basic training is you meet a cross-section of people across the United States that's pretty incredible. I served with people from all over the country. You meet a different set of people across the United States that you don't normally get the opportunity to do.
I don't think it's as hard as some people might think it is in terms of adapting to the lifestyle. I think it's probably harder transitioning out of the military than it is into the military.
I was deployed to the Middle East during the first Gulf War between 90 and 91.
Yeah, I did my basic training. I did in the Marines, you do 2 Westpacs. I was on ship. We hit the end of the first Kuwait War, and then we got deployed over to Somalia. It wasn't really a war, but it was right at the end of that, and then Somalia.
So over the course of my career, I was deployed multiple times, but served in Operation Uphold Democracy in Haiti, and then I served 2 tours in Iraq, one during the surge in 2000, well, one in 2003, and then another one during the surge from 2006 to 2008. Physical hardships go along with that, and family hardships as well. For me, my daughter, for one of my deployments, I was gone for 16 months over to Iraq. My daughter was about 15 months old when I left, and my son, my wife was pregnant with my son, and so he was born while I was gone. He was a year old when I got back. So I kind of think about those things when I think about deployments, is the hardship on the family. But additionally, and equally important, is you think about the mission, and I think about a lot of the good that we actually did and that we actually accomplished during those times. It's hard to describe because you're kind of relieved that you're back and you're home and you're reunited with your family, and then it takes a little bit of time to recover. So that's, I kind of remember, used to being working 20 hours a day every day for well over a year. And then all of a sudden the pace slows down a little bit and you kind of get reacquainted to, relaxing and enjoying your family. So that was kind of what I remember about coming home.
Yeah, we flew back into Fort Campbell, and my family was there. My parents were there. You get off that plane, and everybody's family's there waiting for you. It was a big deal to come back after being gone so long, and then transitioning back into normal lifestyle. The living conditions during the first Gulf War were pretty arduous. You were out in the middle of a desert with in a foxhole. So coming back to be able to go out to eat and have some ice water, and it was a good experience coming back and having my family there.
I have one gentleman, Dave Perdue. I was on a 27-mile forced hike, with 85 pounds on our back, and it's amazing what your body can do if you set your mind to it. It was like mile 15, and I thought I was going to literally drop out, and he said a few words to me. As one of my best buddies now. I'm actually going to see him tomorrow for the Marine Corps birthday, just letting everybody know. It's November 10th, Marine Corps birthday. I saw a lot of different places. I've been to Australia, I've been to Singapore, I've been around the world, and then, on those, coming out of the desert, out of, Kuwait and Somalia, it's called Libro. You get back on the ship and, you decompress, so they take you to Philippines, they take you to different, places just to relax. So with your buddies that you just were out in the desert with, eating MREs for God knows how long, the heat, just life in general, what you pick up out of the Marine Corps, and you can transition to try to make people better, stronger. Biggest take I took out of the Marine Corps.
If I would have gone to college right out of high school, I would not have done as well. It gave me that, that you learn that direction, you learn that motivation, you learn that discipline to help you excel, not just in college, but in life when you move on to your career. You're a step ahead of your peers because you've served in the military. and it's going to help you with your career choices in the future.